award-winning Huber Winery in Borden, and I'm going to be a winemaker today. I'm with Dana Huber doing your job. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Doing well, thank you. This is really your busy time, September and October.
Oh, it is. It is. Whether we're harvesting apples or pumpkins, or today it's all about grapes. So we're going to take you out to our vineyards. We're going to show you how we harvest and handpick those grapes. We're going to take you in the cellar. We're going to give you a rake, and we're going to do some analysis and make some great wine today.
All right, let's do it.
All right. Grab the stalk at the base and you're able to clip it forward. You're able to get the cluster of the grapes, and then we place those gently into our basket.
This starts at 7 a.m. We're picking 2 acres of Vidal grapes used in making blended Starlight white wine. Workers have to move fast. They want to be finished by 10 before the sun can change the grapes' chemistry. I don't think I was making quota, but good news for me, the grapes I drop go into soil prep for next year.
The one thing you want to be careful is when we're harvesting is that we don't have any leaves that come into the process, because after the grapes leave the vineyard, they go into our production area where they're actually destemmed, where they're crushed and they're destemmed, and then they go into our and pressed into juice. And that starts the process for the winemaking.
And here we are. Anything we wouldn't eat. All right. We get rid of any leaves or dry grapes that did make it in. Height wasn't in my favor. We clean up in between. Meanwhile, in the lab next door, I learned that chemistry...
You got it right there, it's good.
And making sure we get it just right is huge.
We have enzymes that we're going to put onto the grapes that'll go through the destemmer and on into the press to help release the juice out of the skins to make it easier and more efficient to press.
After the grapes are pressed and turned into juice, it'll go into fermentation to be turned into wine. It'll age anywhere from a few months to a couple years. Sampling throughout the process, I'm told, is also very necessary. This is why I picked Gina on the job to the Huber Winery right here. Then, when the winery isn't relying so heavily on conditions outside, it's bottled inside and ready for your taste buds.
So yeah, you see where everybody's moving, there's parts we're doing everything simultaneously to get the best quality fruit, the best quality juice for the best quality wine.
When I have my next glass of wine, I'm going to be thinking about what a family affair it is here at Huber's, and really how you have to have it down to a science.
Yes, yes, it's all about passion, it's about farming, it's about agriculture, and you did a great job with us today. You learned how we hand harvest those grapes and how we take it into our cellar, and you were a vintner and a winemaker for the day. You did a great job.
I'm invited back?
Yes, you are invited back, absolutely. Come and join us again soon.
All right, that's a good sign. Thank you so much for having us.
You're welcome.
I am Huber Winery, a winemaker for the day. Gina Galero signing off.
Is what the message in that, I suppose.
Homeless by 11, art was the one constant in Jamie Homeister's life.
I grew up in a home with a lot of addiction, a lot of abuse, and so it was my way to kind of express some of that inner stuff.
One day, she was given feathers to use as a canvas.
They said, well, just try it, you know, give it a whirl, and it called to me.
She quickly saw success with her detailed animal paintings.
It was just something that nobody had seen. You know, I think that's what made it so interesting. It's just something that wasn't done.
Websites around the world and Disney Magazine Malaysia featured her work. Achievements that make her reflect back on humble beginnings.
The one that nobody really thought much of, to kind of just blossom in something that was very authentic and organic for me.
Her work eventually took a toll. Neck problems led to some loss of hand movement. It was time to switch it up.
It just really opened up a whole new world for me, and one that's far more gratifying, I think.
She says she can feel your energy and paints it with a coordinating color.
I was having very strong dreams, and I was getting very strong impressions about people, and these things would come true.
Colors that tell the story of where clients like Lewis Tucker is, where he's been, and where he's going.
I just think she's amazing.
What makes Chakograph so great is that they're so fluid, and the movement of the paint is organic, so it creates the story. All I do is I tell it.
This time, her work is catching on with Hollywood actors and potential congressmen who visit on East Market Street.
It kind of opens up their eyes that maybe there's something a little bit more than just what we're seeing in the everyday.
She says she tries to limit her psychic abilities within these walls. But if you let her unmuddy the water with her brush,
I think sometimes we just get lost in the maze, you know?
Your own colors might appear a little brighter because Homeister says, after all, it's your world, she's just painting in it.